there, welcome back to another episode of Wisdom Wednesdays. I'm Rosie from Rosie's Path to Wellness, and today I want to talk about something that I heard on a podcast. I believe it was Mel Robbins, but I'm not 100% sure because it was a little while ago. But it was this concept of like when you're feeling tired and overwhelmed, you might actually be underwhelmed. And what I mean by that is that you might actually be not tired and overwhelmed from the fact that you have too much to do. You might be underwhelmed because you're not doing enough of what you enjoy doing. And so I thought this kind of was a crazy idea that like you need to add more to your life when you're feeling tired and overwhelmed. But I did think back to some other times in my life where I was doing a lot more, spending a lot more time on my passion projects. So I was volunteering at a few different organizations. I was doing a course in something that I was interested in. I was working, I was a mom. You know what I mean? I had a lot going on, and I did not feel overwhelmed. I actually felt like I had more time. I was more energetic. And if what this podcaster was saying is true, then that kind of makes sense because what it was is I was doing a lot, but I was doing a lot of what actually was feeding my soul, was actually making me feel good. And so if you're kind of in that situation right now, maybe where you are feeling so tired, so overwhelmed, just take a look at what you're doing in your day. Maybe you're spending most of your day on things that you don't actually want to be doing. And maybe by adding in one activity, something that truly lights you up, maybe that would give you more energy and make you feel a little less overwhelmed, a little more like you're actually doing something that you care about. And so, yeah, I thought that was a crazy concept, but I do have my own true example, and that it was very true. I was doing a ton of stuff, but it was things that I enjoyed, and it felt amazing. And then there's times where I have been doing nothing I enjoy, literally working, sleeping, cleaning my house, and I have felt so unmotivated, exhausted, overwhelmed, and it was because I was not giving any of my time to me. So I don't know, maybe there's somewhere in your day that you can fit some new activities, even if it's just once a week, to do something that really lights you up, makes you feel good, and then maybe that feeling of overwhelm and exhaustedness, maybe that will shift. I don't know. I'd like to hear. If you give it a try, I want to know. Or maybe you're already in this situation right now. Maybe you're already doing like a million things, but feel amazing. I'm curious to see if anybody else has kind of some examples like this. And of course, if you really do feel like overwhelmed and that there is no time for you to do any of these other things, maybe just try some small things like a dance party while you're cooking dinner. That cheers me up. A walk during your lunchtime. Maybe a reminder on your phone every hour or two to like stop and take a few restful breaths. And of course, there's always the basic stuff that everybody talks about, proper nutrition, proper sleep, and exercise. Of course, if you can add those into your day, that's going to help you as well. But I'm really curious if anyone else has examples of this kind of like overwhelm versus underwhelm, and by adding, more of their own passion projects into their life, if that actually boosted energy and mood. So if you've done it, if you're doing it right now, if you're going to do it, let me know. Share in the comments. I'm really curious. It did actually make a lot of sense for me when I looked back at my life. And I'm probably kind of in that situation right now where I could add more joyful activities into my life to get that boost and that motivation and that energy back. And just to feel good, like you're not wasting your day. Who wants to go to bed at the end of the day and be like, oh, literally all I did today was work. How boring of a life is that? I mean, I think it is. Anyways, let me know what you think, and appreciate your time, and I'm very grateful that you're here. If this was interesting to you, share it to a friend. Leave me a comment, subscribe, and again, thank you. Have a great day. Peace.